will happen now. We've got some difficult days ahead. But it really doesn't matter with me now, because I've been to the mountaintop. I don't mind.
I turned 50 recently, and you start thinking about life journeys and life journeys that you respect as you're growing up. And obviously Martin Luther King was a major presence in the history that I grew up with. I was born in 1965, so I do not remember the day that he was assassinated, but growing up, all I heard about was what he had done for the United States. I read the play, and what's so exciting about it is the play gets into the humanity of an icon, and so many plays and works of literature do not. Katori Hall finds the humanity, the sinner, the weakness, the fear in Martin Luther King, and that excited me. And the other part that excited me about this play specifically is that she takes Martin Luther King's story and she gives it a really theatrical and otherworldly peak and ending. So it's not your typical well-made play. It's quite fantastical in some ways. Well, she has stage directions that are kind of otherworldly and exciting. She has a stage direction about a door bulging through at one point, and as a director, that's really exciting because the door is not going to bulge through. The play is very realistic for a long period of time, but what she's talking about with a door bulging through is Katori Hall is saying the world is coming into Martin Luther King's safest, most private space. When he's in his hotel room with the curtains drawn, he gets to be alone and gets to be a person, and it's like the world coming in. So how do I, as a director, embrace that notion, theatricalize that notion, and have my actors respond to that idea of the space being invaded? I think there's a lot of pressure, and I think there's a lot of freedom. So the way that the actors and I are attacking it is to do all of our due diligence and read everything and learn everything we can about truth, and then allow ourselves to interpret this human being now here at Northern Stage for our audiences. So we're going to give ourselves the opportunity not to present a sort of cookie cutter image of an icon, but make some choices about Martin Luther King's humanity that just feel right to us, based on the truth, but let go a little bit. You know, art lets us hold the mirror up to nature, but it also lets us bend nature sometimes a little bit, and we'll allow ourselves to do that.
Fantastic.
To tell the story in an honest way, but a really passionate way, in a way that matters. My actors are young. Martin Luther King was only 39 when he was killed, and I think growing up, I thought he was 60.
Right. Yeah.
Because he seemed so old to me, and my actors are young. They're the right age, and working with them, hearing what they hear about being that age, put some of that into this character. He's young. There have been a lot of rumors, and some confirmed, that he was unfaithful to Coretta.
Yeah.
That comes up in the play. Fear, how fearful he was for his life, comes up in the play. How tired he was of the mantle of responsibility comes up in the play. Smoking. He didn't smoke in public, but he smokes heavily in the play, and it's a big part of the play. You learn a lot about the distance between Martin and Coretta in this play. He tries to call her on the telephone a couple of times and can't reach her, and you get a sense that they really were not as close at this point in their marriage as we all wanted to believe that they were. And it'll be more than that. He comes in from the rain. He comes in from giving this very famous speech, which I encourage people to watch, at the Mason church the night before his assassination, and I really want to capture that exhaustion and despair. He didn't even want to give the speech that night because he was sick, and Abernathy pulled him down there and said, "The crowd wants you," which was amazing because many people didn't want him. At that time, he was very unpopular for coming out against the Vietnam War.
Right.
It brings tears to my eyes, yeah.